After 5 or 6 years, I finally decided to upgrade some camera equipment. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Oh, it's been... Take two from the proper angle. After 5 or 6 years, I finally decided to invest in some camera equipment for recording. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Hey, what's up YouTube world? It's Ryan from Riding in Style. And right now, I'm still recording this video using my cell phone, which has pretty much been what I've been using this whole time. But I just want to do a short video to showcase some of the things that I've invested in. It's nothing crazy, it's nothing expensive, but before we do that, I want to introduce a special guest here to the channel. Definitely not a stranger, definitely a familiar face.
What's up, YouTube world?
Yep, that's my not so little man. That's Zeke right there, 11 years old. So anyway, without further ado, let's go and check out what we had come in recently. So one of the things that I've invested in is this, let's see here, it is a set of two wireless lapel microphones that I guess this part here goes into the cell phone as the receiver, and then there's a set of two there with a charging cable, little clips, and this is, it's a generic brand, that's the brand name there. Go ahead and say that fast 5 times. But I figured this would give a little bit more audio clarity, especially if I'm doing any videos outside. I don't know how good that windscreen is, but you know, we'll have to try it out anyway. Moving on. As most of you know, I do record a lot of videos solo, and so finally I got this long overdue thing that, you know, everyone else uses as an extra pair of hands. It is literally a camera tripod. I am not getting any type of commission or any kickbacks from any of these brands. This is completely just me doing my own little research and investing in a couple of different things. So take it for what it's worth. But this is all new to me. I haven't used any of it yet. As you can see, it's still new in the box. But this one comes with a couple of different things that I find very interesting. So I'm going to unbox this real quick and let you see what I'm talking about. So out of the box, this here is a very robust tripod system, which some call like your extra pair of hands, but it acts as a selfie stick. You can set up the different mounts here. Let's see, you got your regular cell phone mount right here, which is actually expandable. You see, this is why I need a tripod, because I'm realizing how difficult it is to do these videos with one hand. But in fact, hey Zeke, you want to help me record this video?
Sure.
Alright, so this is the, like I mentioned, it doubles as a tripod. Legs here just open, and then it's got this little locking lever right there, and it'll just extend until, I think it goes up to like 60 inches, 5 feet, give or take. And this top here, when you mount your camera, it has one mount for a cell phone, which is extendable, so it fits a lot of different phones, even phones with some cases maybe. It also has your action camera mount as well, so you could use it as a selfie or just a traditional tripod. One of the reasons I invested in this one is it has a remote control. And I thought, you know what, me doing a lot of videos by myself, I like to have that option that I can start and stop recording when I'm ready and not have to use a great assistant like I am today. Thanks, Zeke. But this is the little remote here, and you could use it to like snap photos, or if you have it on a video function, it'll start recording, it'll stop, and then it's got this little housing right here on the handle to put your remote away, or just a place to not lose it. And I just find this being very usable. Yeah, and this handle is very robust. Like this thing just feels like good quality. So I'm pretty excited to take this out and use it for different shots. We'll see how it goes. Another item I invested in is this action camera. I was looking into the different GoPros and even I think it's a DJI, but this is the Akaso Bravo 4. I know there's a few others. I was going to try the Bravo 7 action camera, but and the LE, but this one seems good for just what I'm going to use it for. And then there's another one that's also coming in, Pro 4K Ultra or something like that. But for now, this is something that I'm going to start to use. And then when I bought this camera, it actually came with a ton of accessories. So I actually had to go ahead and buy one of these camera bags, you know, just to have all the different things that could go with this action camera. Plus, this is the Hoverair X1 drone there, and some batteries. So clearly, I'm going to be doing a little bit more recording than I was anticipating, but that's why I had to invest in a couple of these bags that are made for cameras. It's got a little side pocket here for the tripod and everything. It's actually pretty nice. This was the first one. I like this bag for the versatility of it because it's got this strap that you could use as just a regular one-sided shoulder strap, or you can unzip it and it becomes like a backpack, kind of like this. And then you could just clip it on the two sides. But anyway, once this bag came in, I quickly realized that it was too small. It was too small. This one here is a little bigger with all the things that pockets and everything. But even this is a little small as well. The way they make these is you just kind of configure they provide you a bunch of these different padded, I guess, shelves. But it seems pretty good. I mean, this is all new to me, guys. I'm still advancing in this journey, but this just came in, and this was the piece I was waiting for, so I can actually put it on one of these chest mounts and start recording some other type of action videos. And I just received this in the mail. It's from 00 Robotics, and it's called the Hoverair X1. This is a tiny little drone, but from the reviews that I've read and the videos that I've seen, this thing is a game changer as of today, you know, being in the year 2024. This is like one of the first of its kind. I'm sure there were prototypes and whatnot in the past, but I'm pretty excited to use this too, and I'm going to just open it up and show you what's in the box. So I got the kit that actually comes with a dual battery charger. I got the 2 extra batteries there, and this drone is very it's very small, but yet it packs a punch. And it has some pre-programmed features and like a follow me feature. It even has one where it flies in front of you as you move towards it, and it just keeps a certain distance away from you. And I'm just very excited to see this. You won't believe how small it is. I'm going to take it out of the box right now. So it comes very well packaged in this box, and then this is like like a sleeve, and then this is your actual box, and it just looks like there's non-stop boxes, but I believe this is the owner's manual that I will have to be reading a little bit later. Here you go. Yeah, so I'm glad there's some English subtitles so I can read it and understand. But this is it. This is your tiny little drone, and if I had a cell phone to compare it to, if I wasn't using the one I have now, it's about the size of a cell phone, but it's really light. In fact, it's about 125 grams from what I remember, whereas I think the US is requiring people to have to register their drones if it's over 250 grams. So yeah, with the battery, this is the little battery back here. You got some preset modes there. Camera in front, it's on a gimbal, so it does its own like self-adjusting. And I'm gonna just flip it open real quick. Here, Zeke, you mind just holding this camera, and then I will just do a quick opening. Yeah, so this is the, you open it like that, it locks in place. There's like a, it's almost like a, let me see if you see it here. Boom, it kind of locks in. And these propellers, the one thing about this drone, based on what I've seen, is that it's very loud. For its size, it really creates a lot of noise, you know, the propeller noise. But it's got these sensors under here for like height and just overall situational awareness. That's how it basically steers itself. It has mild collision avoidance, so you know, trees, large tree branches it could move, but you know, little things it may not pick up on. It can travel up to 15 miles per hour. So if you're riding on a bike or doing a hike or a jog or whatever, it could follow you up to about 15. Some have pushed it to almost 20 before it started to stall. When it does stall, it just kind of stays in place and it hovers. But yeah, this is it's called the Hoverair X1. And I'm very excited to use this. It's got like a little rotation feature. It's got one where it'll pan out. It's got another one where it'll pan in. It does have a height limit of up to 50 feet. So it's not going to be one of these that you'll use that go really, really high to catch, you know, huge scenic areas. But for the price point, I think I paid about $350 for this one, and that's with the 2 batteries. And I did invest in like this little case here. They do sell a case, but it didn't look that great. Let me just open this. It's supposed to have water resistant material, but let me just put this in here. So this would be, let's just say, for the 2 batteries there, and then when the drone is folded, it should just slide right in there. And this would be something I take with me. I believe one battery has about maybe 20 minutes or so of video time, depends on the features you use. So that gives you essentially about an hour with the 2 spare batteries. But I'm excited to use this. This is being added to my camera repertoire. I appreciate it. Thank you, Z. All right, guys, like with anything else, you know, I'm just bringing you all along on this journey of mine. You know, this is something that I think a lot of us on YouTube that make content, you know, we don't know if it's going to be interesting to everyone. We don't know if, you know, anyone would even watch the videos. And to be honest with you, I'm doing all of this more as a documentary of like this different phases of my life, you know, that I go through, and something that I can always look back on. And, you know, I'm glad I did, because I've, you know, watched some videos where Zeke was growing up, you know, from, I think he was about 3 when I first started, 3 or 4 when I first started filming any YouTube videos, and now he's 11. So, you know, that just kind of makes me thankful that I've been able to capture some of those moments when he was little, in his little Audi R8, Hot Wheels, and his different bikes throughout the years. And we still watch it together and laugh and smile. So anyway, I don't mean to make this like outro statement very long, but I guess what I'm saying is, you know, I'm doing this really for me, as a documentary, as something like almost a living journal, like a movie journal, something that I can go back on and reflect. I still watch some of my old Hellcat videos. I watched the first one when I actually bought the car, and I still remember that feeling where it just felt so surreal to me. I couldn't even believe it, where I was like a mile down the road from the dealership that I had just bought it from, and it like started to sink in, and I had to pull on the side of the road. I remember that moment like it just happened. And you know, I had to just record like I'm doing now, just to like capture that moment. And I go back and watch it, and it takes me back. So that's kind of what this is, you know. I mean, even talking about different e-bikes or whatever, I mean, it's really just something that I want to do, you know. And you know, life is busy, life gets crazy. This is literally something for me, and something I enjoy doing for fun, right? And that's pretty much it. I don't feel like we should have to apologize or worry so much about what everyone else wants to see or hear. I am going to be doing some electric bike reviews. I am going to be doing some more equipment installs on my filthy 4Runner back here that I'll have to clean. My dad and I have some things planned as well. And, you know, who knows? I did put a deposit down on the Hummer EV truck, but if that comes to fruition or not, we'll see. I don't know. I really don't know what the future of this this channel is. I'm just being real with you all, being genuine, and just living in the moment, you know, and things come up, things change, and we just adapt. But life is worth living, and I'm just so blessed, and I'm chasing this fly around. But I just do want to thank you all for watching. This is Ryan from Ride in Style.
Yeah.